First of all, I would love to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Those who have taken their job very seriously and have been there for their children. Those who have done everything possible so that their children may have a good example. It's a sweet and sad moment at the same time, because I know that a lot of people are posting about their fathers, and some are only doing it just because everyone else is actually posting. But I don't blame you. I blame the males out there, because there are a lot of sperm donors but not a lot of fathers. There are a lot of males out there but not a lot of men. Those who are fathers and who are men are those who do the job of actually being a true father to their children. I had to think back about when I was a child and how my father dealt with me, how he raised me. Like Ephesians chapter 6 verse 4 says, "Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up with discipline and instruction of the Lord." Looking at my father raising us up with so much discipline, spanking us when we would do things wrong, and tell us why he was actually spanking us, and telling us that if we would ever go to prison for stealing or for fighting or for any of these things or for drugs, we would be left there because we were not raised that way. He was always there and made sure that he provided. I'm not saying that I had the best father figure in the world, for there are things that my father has done that I never want to perform in my life. Or if I have children, I have brothers that are saying that they feel sorry for my children. But I am saying that probably you feel sorry for them. But the day that they are grown, they will say thank you. Just like today, I can say thank you to my father, because he was never lenient with us. He was always that father that made sure he was an example and raised us hardworking and very, very disciplined. There are a lot of single mothers in our society today. Why? Because males and sperm donors were only present when it was time to have children. But when responsibility came, many of them ran away. The greatest gift that you can leave for your child as a father is an example. Because many males say, "I am a good father, I provide for my children, I give them gifts, I send them money." But what your children need is not your money or not your gifts. They need your time, for you to be there supporting them and giving them a great example. I saw a post on social media once that made me laugh, but it's also serious. It says, "You like this guy because he looks good. This guy has 3 baby mothers. He doesn't support any. He doesn't work. But you want to have a child with him because he looks good? You must be a special kind of foolish." And that is our reality today, because many females don't look into the future and who it is that you want to have kids with. Because there are many people out there who that is the only thing that they want. Evaluate yourselves, all of you who call yourselves fathers. What is or what are the examples that you are setting for your children? Are you always there? Are you giving them a good example? Can they say, "My dad was always a good example to me"? Or are you running around with a lot of females? Are you running around drinking, smoking, and being a wreck, and allowing your children to see all these things? It's sad to know that many males today are not respected. Children don't even look up to you because you were never around, because you were never there. Leaving homes, vehicles, lots for your children is not bad. But the best thing is to train them to work. Teach them to fend for themselves. Don't give them everything. Teach them. For they too have a generation coming after them. And how will they raise those children when they were never taught how to fend for themselves?